All right. Mark Ewan's glad to be with you. Tony, Brittany, good to have you back in. It's been a while.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, and it seems like y'all bring the rain, which is probably a good thing.
Oh, yeah. And we get to, once we bring the rain, we get to clean the vehicles up once we do that,
There you go. So even on days when it's raining, it's a good reason to make sure you take care of those vehicles. So
absolutely.
Let's talk about that, because people kind of have this misconception that, well, I'm out in the road, vehicle's going to get dirty anyway, and of course the rain's going to come to an end, so you want to do that too. But why is it important to keep the vehicle as clean as possible?
Well, for one, when you leave the elements on the vehicle, it could eat away at the paint, and then also cause rust. So it's best to always try to get those elements off of the vehicle as much as possible.
Mm-hmm. And that's, and the sooner the better, because a lot of times people wait too long. They'll start to, if everything dries out.
Correct.
And then it gets a little harder, and you've got to perhaps put a little more work into it. And plus, it can cause more damage as time goes on.
Mm-hmm. More damage. And then you also see the staining it begins to stain the paint or, other areas of the vehicle. So then you have to really think about detailing the vehicle, maybe like some hard waxing or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just necessarily to make it look good, it's also to protect and extend the life of the vehicle.
Absolutely.
All right. So when we get into weather like this, while people are still waiting for maybe an opening to get into the car wash, what's a good way to go ahead and kind of help keep the vehicle in prep so that when you pull in, y'all are going to do a lot of extra work too to get it going clean. But what on a day like today, what's kind of the protocol that y'all follow that might be different from a regular dry day?
We thrive off of being consistent, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
So we allow the wash to do exactly what it's designed to do. We just want to make sure that we have the open space so then that way it's easy for people to get into the wash when we are backed out to the street. So we just try to make sure that we up front, when you're going through the POS system like the express pay terminal, or when you're seeing the greeter at the window, that we keep the lines moving as fast as possible to be as efficient and to not make that you guys wait or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you don't have those long wait times and we can get you in and get you out and have you going on your way and looking good.
Yeah. So if you've got a question or comment, 775-5559, and a texter asks, do they use an acid or enzyme pre-wash?
No, we don't. We just use water to rinse off the vehicle get as much dirt off the vehicle as we possibly can before it enters the wash.
Mm-hmm.
But no, we don't use an acid or an enzyme.
That's interesting. I never heard of anything like that. I would imagine just the best thing to start off with is just straight water. So texture, I think that's something new, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. 775-5559, Rydell Car Talk, a Tuesday edition. We've got the folks in from the car wash. We've got Brittany and Tony in studio. So if you've got a question about getting the vehicle taken care of, 775-5559, you can give us a holler or give us a text. Either way, we can get the information on to them. And even on a day like today, when it's a little dreary out, you want to keep those vehicles clean.
That's right.
So does it pick up? I would presume it probably picks up a little bit more. Yeah, Brittany, I mean, you're just sitting over there. We're going to go ahead and pick on you because, because you're just sitting there letting Tony do all the work. And, I mean, that's okay. He's obviously well-versed, but we got to get your voice in here.
Okay, she's always making me work.
I
try to.
Okay. I see how that goes. Okay. Yeah. I know that. Yeah. Okay. So I forgot the question I was going to ask you, but
we do have on the nicer months, we are dwindling down with it, but we do have a bug prep station out at both of our vacuums or both of our sites. And it's also very good to hit that before going through the car wash if you have some stuck on bugs. And then it kind of just loosens them up a little bit and helps get them off.
Sure. And well, now that we're talking about a change of seasons, It's obviously a lot of people think once we get into the winter, I don't have to touch the car at all.
Yep.
All that ice and all that grease and all that stuff from the road surfaces get up, and you want to take care of the cars even in the winter as well.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. It's very important to get that salt off. So, going through the car wash, no matter which wash you get, it is very important to get them even in the winter.
Okay.
I guess we can also say during beet season, harvest season, when we ag culture up here. So when the trucks are out, they're slinging mud, dirt, and everything all over the road. So we see that a lot of the vehicles. So it's good to really get that off the vehicle as well.
Sure. No, that's because that soil has a lot of stuff in it. It's got a lot of fine grit. It's got some larger rocks that are in there. So, yeah, the best thing to keep it clean. A text to 775-5559. How do you know what level of wash you get assigning the paid amount given when so many pass through? How do you keep track of the vehicles is what it sounds like.
Oh, so it's in a queue system, no different than McDonald's. Like if you're in the drive-thru and you make your order, it goes in per vehicle order, right? So at the cashier station or the XBT lane, as you scan your sticker or pay for a car wash, it goes into a system where in order per vehicle that's going through, that tells which wash you're supposed to be getting. The systems talk to each other.
I apologize. The text that just came into 775-5559 put a smile on my face. Hey, Brittany, this is your dad, Sean.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
How about a free car wash?
Hi, Sean.
Hi, Dad.
That's awesome.
So trying to get a little free car wash out of it. What do you say? Well, Dad, I think you have to pay the same price as everybody else.
We're charging them double for that.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Sorry, Dad couldn't help you out there. Oh, that's great. 775-5559. I managed a car wash in Chanhassen 10 years ago. We used an enzyme pre-wash. Interesting. It was a big white hockey puck that we dragged into a 55-gallon barrel of water with an agitator in it. In doing that, we were able to lower the cost of each wash. Okay, well, that's interesting. So,
well, one of the things that, so my response to that is I do understand some washes do that. But for us, like say, for instance, if there's a malfunction or anything that happens like that and you have that sitting on that vehicle before it enters the wash, that could cause a lot of problems. Okay. So for us, we've just always found that it was best to just, use that pressure to just use water first. And then you can rinse off a lot of the top layers of that dirt and then put the chemical on there once the vehicle enters the wash.
Yeah, well, that makes sense. I mean, I understand that there's probably a lot of different ways to do it, but in our climate, because, Chanhassen, you're fairly cold like we are, but we have a longer, more brutal cold winter.
Right.
And so you've got to adapt for the overall picture. We have large extremes just like you do, but we get a little hotter sometimes as well. A text to 775-5559. Over quite some time, we've seen a shift away from larger okay, you're asking a vehicle engine question, texter. This is car wash. This folks in the car. It happens every now and then. Somebody tunes in. They know it's Rydell Tuesday, and they'll shoot a text. So the next time we have some folks in that can answer engine questions, go ahead and refresh that text because I won't remember it for the next time that they're on. Sue, do they think the winter brine on the roads is more corrosive than the old school salt, same mix they used to use? I've had so many things corrode on my semi the last few years from the brine, more so than 10 or 20 years ago. So what do y'all think?
Well, that I don't know. I couldn't really answer that question because I don't know exactly what people have deposited onto the road. Different time periods, things change over the years.
Sure.
Sometimes, you will find companies that will revert back to something that they did decades ago, but changes are made, all the time. So to that, I don't know. But what I will say is that it is more important to get it off of your vehicle as quickly as you can because you don't know exactly what's being deposited onto your vehicle.
Exactly. So anything that's not designed to be there should be removed as quickly as possible. And I know the city has over the years changed a bit of the formulation when it comes to what they're doing for helping to keep the roads clear. So, Rydell Car Talk Tuesday, Tony and Brittany in studio. Car wash, rather apropos for a day when the rain is starting to move into the area. But that y'all just happened to bring the rain, which is okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We love rain up here, though.
Well, we yes and no.
Well, agriculture, that's I speak for the farmers,
Need
sometimes.
it once in a while.
Yeah.
So let's talk about hours because that's something we know that people are driving to and from work, and a lot of them have strange hours. They might be just getting off. So what time do y'all open up in the morning hours?
Monday through Friday, we are open from 7:30 a.m. until 8 p.m. And then Saturday and Sunday, we're open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m.
Okay, so you cover a large hunk of the day.
Yep.
So no excuse why you can't get there in time to get the car cleaned up.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Now, do you have anything like you have a system set up so that if you're a regular, you come in, you can get like I'm trying, the words escape me. This is what happens. So like I say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and pay a particular fee so I can go in. It's come in so many times, specials or different type of arrangements that you can make to get your vehicle washed as often as you need.
So we have different packages. So we have the option to pay single wash. Like if you're just a random person coming so often, right? You just want to pay for one wash here and there. But we do have different package plans. We have a couple different ones that can charge your card every month. So it's like a recharge plan. No different than like a Netflix subscription. You can cancel anytime. And then we also have prepaid plans, so you can pay for just a single month up front because some people don't like to put their credit or debit card on a reoccurring. We have the 1 month, 3 month, and then we have a yearly plan as well. We have lots of options.
Yeah, that's good. I'm glad you had the word because it was stuck in the back of my brain. Let me see. Will you be doing the Christmas thing again? My kids love the lights.
Absolutely. We love doing that. Yes.
I'm excited for that myself. Who doesn't love a good Santa Claus?
We got a big Santa Claus in there.
Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. 775-5559 if you've got a question on this Rydell Tuesday. Mark Ewan's with you. Car wash folks are in. Let me see. Never been there. Is it touchless or brushes?
We have brushes. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh boy, here we go. Somebody must know you relatively well, Tony, because they want to know when you're making jerk chicken again. So
that would have to be a special. I'll definitely get with advertising with Morgan, and we'll put something out. Make some jerk chicken.
Well, there you go. I'll tell you what, and being from the South, I think that sounds pretty intriguing.
It's a Jamaican thing, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, my wife's Creole, so
all right, no.
So pretty close. A lot of the same spices.
Definitely.
Good stuff. Oh, there we go. This is a Rydell Car Talk, car wash, not the cooking show, but we can talk about that. So if you've got questions about the Rydell Car Wash, go ahead and give us a call, 775-5559. Sending prayers to Jamaica, Tony.
Yeah, much respect. Really appreciate that. We were hit pretty hard with Hurricane Melissa.
Absolutely horrible. Absolutely horrible. So, man, oh, man. Being a New Orleanian, a little sympathy for how that works after Katrina.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. The car wash is great, and Tony and Brittany are the best. This is from somebody that comes in 2 to 3 times a day with all different vehicles that I have. So there you go.
Well, we truly appreciate that. That's what we aim for. We want to be seen as more than just a car wash. We really love connecting with the community. That's one of the things that allowed us to stick with the company based on those values and how well they communicate it. Well, stuck with the community. They play a huge role in the community, and we want to continue to contribute.
Yeah, and that's a big part of Rydell's here in Grand Forks, rooted local and serving the community. Does Rydell have a cold weather protector? Somebody wants to know.
Well, we wouldn't necessarily say a cold weather protector. We don't, because what we do is we want to ensure that you get the same level of wash year round. So we've been pretty effective with that. So we don't necessarily have a cold weather protector per se.
Yeah,
but
sounds like something that might be offered at another vendor, shall we say?
Yes.
So, yeah. Let me see. So I'm hearing that jerk chicken is being handed out at the car wash. Boy, now you're in trouble now.
I'll take those words back.
Oh, this is fun. On a Rydell Car Talk Tuesday, we've got Tony and Brittany in the house. Dad wants a car wash. We've got folks wanting to have your great chicken. I'll tell you what, this is your car wash on 27th Avenue doesn't get the back of my Highlander clean, a texter says. It's 775-5559. Certain vehicles probably are a little different for the machines to get to.
Yeah, so we've done some different things. We've switched to a different brush. So with equipment, there is some tweaking that we have to do with the system, which we this is pretty new to us with these brushes that we've just recently installed, and then also with the chemical and just making sure that we get the right coverage. But we are working overtime with trying to make sure that we not only clean the backs of just the SUVs, but also like pickups and things like that. And we do listen to the people, and so we do love the feedback, whether it's good or bad. That allows us to understand what it is that we're doing right and what we're doing wrong, so that way we can make the necessary changes to continue to have people leave with smiles on their faces.
Yep, and I know that's what y'all do. You're there to if on the very rare chance something does happen, you're there to make it right.
Yep,
absolutely.
That's what it's all about. Rain needs to stay away. A texter to 775-5559 says trying to finish beats today. Well, it's not going to be a heavy rain there, caller, but even 1/10 of an inch will gum things up pretty good. Why is it every time I use the car wash, it doesn't do a very good job there? So someone else who apparently, if you've got a question, just let them know.
Right.
Let them know. They'll make it right.
So, and to anyone that's listening out there, if there's ever a time that we don't do something and we don't live up to the standard, please just stop by the booth and let us, try to
see the cashier.
Yeah, just to try to give us a chance to fix the situation before you leave.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Can we order papooses in the car wash? I'm telling you. You got some fans out there, brother.
No, we can't.
Jerk chicken and rum cream. There you go. Yum.
You're speaking my language now.
Texter to 775-5559 asks a simple question. Why should I pick Rydell Car Wash?
Well, for us, we don't look to discredit anyone that's in the car wash industry. What we try to do is just be the standard and to really tune into the people. We truly, truly do care about our guests that come in, allow us to service their vehicles, whether it be in the service department or wash their vehicle or just simply purchasing a vehicle, because we truly care. If you really want to deal with a company that cares, Rydell is that company. And that's the reason why we stay. And that's the reason why we work so hard to make sure that we ensure that you guys leave with a smile on your face, because we do care.
Yeah, there you go.
We're there. We love seeing as much as you guys come by, even if it's a person that comes 2 to 3 times a day, like that other person said. We love seeing your guys' faces, and we like to give a different vibe off than like maybe a normal, regular company out there. We like to see your smiling faces, and we like to give it back to you guys. So
you're not just numbers to us.
No.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
Let's talk hours of operation, because our time's starting to wind down here. So on a day like today, the time goes pretty quick.
It does.
Yeah, it is amazing. So let's talk about hours of operations again. I know you mentioned them, Brittany, but let's bring those up again, because folks are always busy during the course of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. We are open Monday through Friday from 7:30 till 8 p.m. And then Saturdays and Sundays we're open from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m.
There you go. Let's see here. I am a long-term client of Rydell Car Wash, and I can't talk highly enough about Tony and Brittany and the team. They do an amazing job, and they're always there if there's ever an issue. So there you go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that.
We appreciate that very much.
A lot.
Yep. We had a mirror cover fall off. They said they would take care of me. Yep. So there you go. Anytime there's a challenge. Absolutely. Oh, boy, here we go. Oh, and rice and peas. So aside from the jerk chicken, the rum cream, they're looking for rice. The question is that what we call in the South dirty rice? Or is that just that plain old
I guess
blanched nonsense?
Different spices.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
But I understand what he's saying, but it's a little different, though. It's a little different. So.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we do kind of a fried rice.
Yeah.
With the spices.
Yeah.
Like I say, Creole. You can't get past it, man.
We also love treats, too, so if anybody wants to drop us off some.
Yeah, I'm a huge snack mouth. So.
Miss not having the guy at the end fixing mirrors. Okay.
Well, we ran into a safety issue there, and we were fighting it for years to on deciding on whether or not to pull that person, but it was due to a safety issue.
Yeah, so we had to remove them.
Yeah, so to the public, it was truly just a safety issue.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. I can see one or two customers who aren't paying attention and run over somebody's foot. Yeah.
Yep.
That's because those folks were Johnny on the spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So I got to keep everybody on the line safe.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. Used the new one on Gateway last year. Curled my front license plate. That's interesting. So it looks like somebody had a problem that kind of a little dissatisfied there.
So what we've noticed, so if you don't clean the center of the vehicle, you have that skunk trail, right? That skunk line.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what we advocate is for when you're going through any car wash, whether it's ours or any other wash, to get a sturdy license plate bracket.
Like a metal one.
Yeah, a nice sturdy metal one to prevent it from bending when we're cleaning the center of that vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And if there's damage like an antenna getting busted or something like that, let them know.
Yep,
We're right
absolutely.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can't fix something if we don't know about it.
Yep.
So.
There you go.
Yeah.
If I come in for a car wash, can I also pick up some of the famous jerk chicken? I'm telling you.
I think I'm going to have to switch gears here and get into the restaurant business here. Or we may do both. Or for washing a jerk chicken plate or something.
Oh, my goodness. I have a black vehicle and swirl marks from the brushes. Is there any changes that might make that not happen?
Well, let's say, for instance, if you were out in your front yard washing on your vehicle. With a black vehicle, black vehicles tend to show up a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
So if you took a cloth and you went to go wash the vehicle, you're going to see those swirl marks. So the best thing that we would say is sometimes applying a wax to your vehicle or getting the vehicle detailed at Rydell's to help with those swirl marks. But anytime that you're sending any type of vehicle, especially a black vehicle, through any wash, you will begin to see those swirl marks.
Okay. One more time, Brittany, what are those package prices, somebody asks?
For our reoccurring charges, those are the monthly ones. We have a $39.95 for our top wash. We have a $29.95 for our middle wash, and then we have a $24.95 for the basic wash.
Mm-hmm.
That is the monthly reoccurring charge. And then we have the different prices for the prepaids.
Okay,
Yeah.
There you go. You guys need a guy at the end wiping cars down, probably the same safety issue.
It would be the same safety issues. And then when you're doing it, the level of volume that we do, there would be cars
really
running
bad.
into each other.
Yep.
Yeah, don't want that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm going to cut you guys loose, but one more time, famous Tony's jerk chicken and rice and peas. So, oh, man. All right. Well, I'll tell you what.
We got some work to do.
Yeah, we do.
Brittany, Tony, thank you very much for being here today talking car wash.
Thank you.
It's been great.
And a little bit of good food.
Right.
Right. Every Tuesday, Rydell Car Talk here in the first half hour of a KNOX afternoon. Mark Ewan's glad to be a part of your day. I'm going to cut these guys loose, and then we're going to go ahead and continue with the KNOX